welcome back to StudyNest. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. So, we have the famous geniuses like Albert Einstein and many more famous personalities like this. We all want to become like them and get our brain boosted and have ultimate brain power and have better neuron connections and stuff like that. So I have got things that will help you make a genius. People think that they do this because they are genius. No, it's the other way around. They did this, that's why they are geniuses. So that means any person like you and me can become a genius. So without further ado, let's jump onto the video. Do your daily tasks like brushing with your other hand, which you don't use normally. Like let's say your hand which you use daily is right hand and the hand which you don't use is left hand. So start doing your daily things like brushing or folding your clothes or moving things with your other hand which you don't use normally than your other hand. This actually makes better neuron connections. Like if you do brush daily with the same hand, then like I'm just taking an example. If you take a brush every time with the same hand, then your brain's part, like only some part of it which makes you does this will get activated. But if you take with your left hand, then the other parts gets activated and better neuron connections are made so that you have a better thing. Now while you're doing brushing, your mouth moves more than your brush, but try to move your brush more than your mouth, like not going this but going this. So this actually makes better neuron connections. When we ever do a new task, new neurons are brain, so that's stored in our brain, and this actually helps us improve our creativity too. Number 2, set goals. Your brain works with full energy and power only when you have a goal. Like you have a goal, you have to achieve it. Until then, your brain does not work with full attention. You can put any sort of goals like getting top rank in your studies or getting 90% or more in your exams and stuff like that. And put all your energy and true potential towards it. The more you want it, the more your brain works with full energy for it. Number 3, write diary. This was found common in the geniuses. Before sleeping, visualize everything that happened and write it down. This actually increases your memory power because some people, they don't even remember what they ate for their breakfast. So that weak their memory is. So if you write daily, then you will like, okay, that happened first and this happened second and that. It actually increases your memory power by just doing this simple thing, diary. And it also refreshes your brain, like all those good moments and those sorrow moments and those moments and stuff like that. Number 4, stop procrastinating. So it means like you say, I'll do it later, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week. Like whenever we want to start a new work, we're going to say, I'll start from tomorrow, I'll study later. This should be avoided. These people who procrastinate use very less part of their brain. If you want your brain to work with full potential and full energy, then stop procrastinating. Break the task, like if this bar is your task, then break it into pieces and into chunks and focus on one part, only one part. Now let's say you have 10 chapters and don't see it as a whole of 10 chapters. See and like that 10 chapters is the bar, make it into one chapter, which is going to be chunks, and focus on that chapter. Forget all the other chapters. Just say that you have thought one chapter. If one chapter is also too big for you, then focus on one page. If that's also big, then focus on one paragraph, or you can focus on one sentence. So stop procrastinating, see it as a small bit instead of as a whole. And if you also procrastinate anytime, then think why you're doing it. What will be your benefit of that or reward of that? Let's say you're studying for what? So that you get good grades. Why do you need good grades? So that you get a better life. So yeah, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, don't forget to share and subscribe and follow my daily updates and many more tips and tricks. Until next time, goodbye. Happy New Year.